what ways of practicing are helpful for supporting the heart, for making the heart strong, but also to support the heart when it has difficulties. And one thing we should think about is that if a heart is not working well, it's not feeling well, in a way it's not the heart, because the heart, you can say, is the central organ, the central perception organ of everything. So if other organs do not speak with each other properly, if other organs just do something funny in the organism, then the heart starts to suffer. So now when we speak about what can happen to the heart, we are not inventing now exercises for what can I do to improve it and to make it more rhythmical, but what aspects of the organism are necessary that the heart starts to relax and to feel well. There's an echo in the sound. The sound does not work properly. I've just changed the devices to do something about it, because I notice it for some time and it's changing from good to bad without me knowing why. So, and today I'm only with you. I did not find a friend to be with me today, so there is nobody who can check the sound. When we work afterwards, I can see on the board, if I cannot read it, but I see when you start writing, and then I will check what's going on. And as soon or as long as I do not see that you're writing, I just go on. Okay. You will find the exercises in the replays, and I will also write a short text that you do not have to look through the complete replay again, but you have a reminder, that's what we were doing, and then you can repeat it out of the memory, because the most important thing is not to exactly copy what I suggest, but to get the idea of what I suggest and then to try it yourself. And for this reason, it's not important that you do it perfectly, but that you try honestly, in a gentle and friendly way, being gently with yourself, gentle with yourself and friendly to your body. And then it doesn't matter if you wobble or so, but you are connected with what you are trying. Good. When we work with the heart in a way is a center organ, but it's also an in-between organ. It's the center of polarities. In a way, we live in a world where we come from, and we live in a world which we want to penetrate. The heart lives between the lungs and the blood. The heart is not the blood, but it listens to what the blood brings, what it hears from the other organs. And for this reason, I will start with an exercise where we work with this polarity, just feeling into this realm of the lungs and the blood, and then continue doing it or combine it with walking and try, can we still get this quality into our experience? Because the body likes if we touch what the body itself tries to do, the heart tries to do. Then we go a little bit into more softer movements, combining musical principles of the movement to support this open quality, the Venus quality of the heart. And then we want to go to other sort of movement, the S and the M and the changing qualities, which support the strong and even forceful qualities a heart can have. And then we bring these in balance. And another polarity is the R, the receiving and the giving one, we will also deal with. We will not do exercises in a way that we train the heart, but we create space for it to feel well and to heal and find its rhythm again by itself. I invite you to join. And to begin, just use your hands to feel into the area of your chest. Don't necessarily touch it, but just feel the warmth which is around there. Feel the breath going on in your center. And know that this perception is already healing. And then turn your hands slightly and slowly go down through the body, through the legs, into the earth, without losing the perception of your body. And just notice what's happening then. Take a breath, make a step forward, and let's repeat. And the idea is we do one thing going down, and just through perceiving the body, opposite forces, caring forces can come about. Arrive at your center. Turn your hands to use your sensation for the body when you descend in your body. Through the legs, into the earth. And be with your body, stream downwards, but notice what's going on. And allow your breath to react. Take a deep breath, relax, and make a step forward or backward just to be neutral again. I turn aside, then you can see it a little bit better. What's coming now? And it's a very easy exercise. It's just perception exercise in the body. And you practice just, is it possible to feel my shoulder blades, my neck, my back in a way that it suddenly starts me pulling backwards, slightly. But I still feel supported. I'm not falling. And then I let go. And this letting go makes me upright again. Take a breath, make a step, and repeat. Just take a little bit of time to put a little bit of perception into your shoulder blades, into the muscles of your neck, your spine, and allow this to create a pulling. And feel the connection of the heels to the earth. And then, just by slightly letting go, the body becomes upright again. Do not do it yourself. You just let go in the back till you stand upright. And perhaps you also feel like me, it's nice to have a deep breath now. This is sort of thank you of the body to, that we allow the body to do things for us. And now we do this going down from the heart, but now we put our attention to that the lower system likes to go forward. So we allow this to bring us forward a little bit. So just start at your center and then go down. And when you notice that you go through your legs, allow this pulling you forwards a tiny little bit. And then just return to your center or to your inner verticality and let this make you upright again. Breathe and a step backwards or forward, whatever suits you best. One more time. From the center, go down, let you be brought forward through the legs. Return a little bit out of the legs and let this make you upright again. Okay, and now step back that we can make a few steps, the so-called threefold walking, where we touch the grounds with the toes first. But now I would like to have this idea what we have just practiced, or to bring it into this exercise. So one foot is behind, the other one in front. Slowly lift the heel. Slowly bring the leg forward. The foot is like a drop of water. And slowly place toes, palms and heels. And now watch out that both soles are still on the floor and that you from the heart feel through the pelvis down to the floor. You are stand grounded. And only then you lift the back heel. You bring this drop of foot forward. You place the toes, the palms of the feet and the soles, and you do not lift the other one. That's already important for the heart, that you do not be hasty. And now stand and take your time to connect your heart through the body with the floor, with the earth. One last time. Heels, drop of foot and toes to heels. Relax like this. Be connected. Close the foot by making half a step forward and just stand a while. And now just walk back to where you come from and do it backwards. Just experience where you went through once again in a reversed order. Don't step out of the exercise. And then we do it one more time and try to combine what we've just practiced before with this exercise. Lift your foot, come forward, place it, feel down from your heart to the center through both soles of the feet. And now create this feeling of becoming wide shoulder blades. feeling becoming upright through sensing your shoulder blades, your neck, as if there would be wings, and still keep the connection to the ground. And feel what's going on in between. Then let go. Make the next step, slowly bring this hanging foot forward. Place it, never mind what it's wobbling. And then connect through the body, through the soles. First, sense your shoulder blades and this making you upright and backwards orientated, making you grow, and then reconnect again with the earth without losing what's just happening. One more time with the one foot. Connect through both soles, through the pelvis, from out the heart. Use the shoulder blades, the sensation of your back, to create growth and then reconnect with the earth. If you have space, one last step like this. Close the feet by making a step forward, stand and breathe. And already now, after this quiet beginning, sit down for a minute and listen to what this is doing to you, which pictures come, what sensations arise in your body from what you have been doing. How do you feel your chest or your legs? Where do you feel warmth and where? Is it colder or fresher? Which parts feel narrow and which wide? Darker or lighter? And then I invite you to come back to your space. And now when we just work with, where does the heart feel well? What's its realm? Then just reach out into the far, but already now try not to put your energy out there too much. And so come back with the arms and just make a sort of ball between your arms like this. And sense this ball for a while, or imagine a ball, Okay, and then spread out again. Now this little exercise would be experience this bigness, this expandedness, this size of the world without really entering it, but just, yes, it's big out there. And then come in again and create again this ball and have the feeling, or how must I do it, that it also feels big, different, but in a way it's not smaller than the big expanded world. How to have to listen to it, to experience that. And one more time, just go out to this big size. What does it feel like out there? And then come back to this containedness. Which does not feel smaller. And then let the hands go and have the feeling that you keep this space a little bit, this contained way of being. And when we do exercises for the heart now, always try to keep this containedness, this, living within a form, to keep it and not expand too much, not being pulled out again. Let's create this, sphere of support around us. And now just slightly touch your lower arm and just move along it a little, just to feel it. And then do the same with the other one. Just to sense this arm. Only the lower arm. Then let them hang. And now take one step back with the right foot and pull the left foot towards it. It's just a symbol. We want to stay with ourselves. And then use your right arm to expand a little bit and come back a little bit. And expand a little bit again. And now try not to just feel the arm, but as if you would move through something. And how does the lower arm feel inside? And how outside? And then let go. And the effect of the exercise comes from that we try to be with the lower arm, to differentiate our experience, expand the other lower arm, and bring it back in. Expand, and we try to stay within this protected area and come back again. And we go out very slowly. It's not a swinging, it's a moving through something and coming back again. And let go. And now do the same with both arms. And now try a little bit, okay, how far can I go that I'm still in the protected area? And then come back. Stay with your lower arms. Again, how far? What does it feel like to be still inside? And now maybe go into this outer realm. Open up. Oh yes, it's different out there. And from there come back. And allow you to experiment with this. What does it feel like to stay inside? So do it differently than me. And being outside. and coming back from there. Just stay inside and then let go. And let's do something similar with one leg. So take one leg and move it a little, the lower leg, forward and backward. And then place it. And practice to sense mainly the lower leg. Can I be in my lower leg? Forward, backwards, forward. And place it. And now we do a few steps forward with this, yeah? Just 4 steps perhaps. We forward a little bit, backward a little bit, and then forward, place it. Lower leg forward, and don't swing it. Move through what the substance which is there. Forward, and from toes to heel, place it. And then again, move it a little bit through something. Feel it. And be very careful. And again, forward, backward, forward, place it. And then wait for a short moment. Return to where you came from, and let's repeat it 2 more times, this walking forwards. But one time, place your right hand next to your heart, or feel with your right hand towards your heart. Nothing special in mind, just be connected there when you do it. And afterwards you do it with the other hand, and just, if it's different. Okay, have a connection, be connected with your heart. And then, 1 foot forward, carefully backwards, forward, place it. Forward carefully, backwards carefully, forward, place it. Try to do it as slowly as me. Or even slower. One last step. Forward, backwards, forward. Okay. Then go back. Change the hands, and then you can see my feet better when I do it with this camera. And you do the same. The other hand is now connected with the heart. 1 lower leg forward, backward, forward, as slowly as possible. And just stay connected with your lower legs. Is it different from when you had your other hand there? And then arrive. Breathe. And again, I would like to invite you to sit down quietly and listen to the reaction of your inner. how it is different from the listening, what we did before. In a third step, I would like to invite you to take serious that we do not want to push our heart, but just comfort it, that we want to be with it. So let's do an exercise in sitting. Place your chair or where you can sit in a place where you can, where you feel well. And then just arrive where you are first. Sense your bottom, the feet on the sole. And now use one arm, never mind which one, and just stretch it out. And the idea now is that you keep it stretched and then turn one hand as far as it feels well, and then turn the hand the other way. And slowly let it sink while you're doing it. The hand, my hand shows up, down, and a little bit outside now. And again I turn it, and I arrive. I do it with the other one. The arm is stretched. And already now try to be in a way with your hand that you have the feeling the hand is turning the arm. And the hand turns my arm. And you have arrived down there, slowly take it up and place it carefully on your lap. We are approaching a little bit the sound S now, which has a strong quality, also a rigid quality, and for this reason it's nice to finish with a soft gesture which has more to do with the M, with a more penetrating gesture, whilst the other one is more a forming one or a gliding along something gesture, a carving gesture. But it's coming, it's just another element. Take again your arm out and really practice now. Can you have the feeling that your hand is moved from there, from out there, and even the shoulder blades, you feel it in the shoulder blades. When you come down with stretched arms, that the hands move the arm and even the shoulder blades. And then come up again and place it. One last time with the other arm. Stretch it. Come up. And if you get angry with me because I'm doing things so slowly, you could then do them twice. But just turn the game around and try to do it even slower than me. Because in a way, time becomes space and we enter the realm of time, which we want to open up. And now, take one hand again and describe with the hand a sort of S, a shape of an S, half a curve and then another curve to complete it. And then come up, let go, and place it slowly. M. And the other hand, go up first. And then I would always start from outside to the inside. That's more what we need to strengthen the heart, to come towards ourselves. The hand follows the shape of the S, as if it would draw it. And then it comes down, it comes up, and then I let go. And the M, what we do at the end, is a way moving through something. So when you take one hand in front of your chest, and then just move this hand slowly forward, use your inner energies to move it and have the feeling, I go through something. And then turn the hand and come back and have the feeling, I go through something. And then let go and do the same with the other hand. Just move it and go through as a sort of substance in your fantasy. And then come back. And try to have this quality in the movement when we finish this S with a sort of M quality when we place our hands on our lap. Let's do it with one arm once again. We start outside and the hand is doing everything. We go along this curve and the hand bends and the arm is strictly stretched, very rigid, stretched, stretched, stretched. Comes up and then I let go. Go up. S. And very consciously have interest in meeting the leg. What does this cause in the perception of your body now? The perception of your left and right. How many parts do you have now? How do you perceive your arms? And what about your legs? Great. For today I would like to do 2 more exercises. One with the R and the U, which also deals with the polarities we have in our heart system, because giving and receiving is both part of the heart processes. Constantly blood is streaming into the heart. Constantly blood is flowing to the circumference. And in the R gesture, we can experience a little bit of this coming in. So open up your hands and use the energy of your heart to ray through the arms a little bit. And then create a sort of in-streaming by just pulling the shoulders back a little bit. And this will, in a way, lean you backwards, but not only that, but you get the feeling you're becoming like an antenna, everything streams towards you. And then let go. And the body, in a way, becomes, like the center of a radiation towards it from everywhere. Just try to create this feeling a little bit. It's not, you don't have to get it, but just to try. What do I have to do to create it? So stretch your arms by using the forces of the heart. Don't do it yourself too much. Then ray out and use these rays to create an in-streaming quality, which leans you backwards. It's now not because I feel my shoulders, but this in-streaming takes me. And I feel my heels and uprightness. And when we do the U gesture, and we are now working with the sound Au, that's the German way of pronouncing it. It's written as A and U, because it has this in-streaming and out-streaming at the same time. Have your hands in front of the heart, and then send them parallel forward. Yeah? Like I walk along my arms towards you. I stream towards you, but through my arms. And quite automatically it starts leaning me forward. And before you fall, just let go. And when we do it in such an extreme way, you notice, it can be too much. So if you have a heart problem, don't force this movement too much, because this would open you too much. Just feel a little bit of this quality. So take your hands and move forward from there and feel the stream going with it. Or feel the stream bringing your hands along. And feel yourself going through your arms forward. And then let go. And now let's try what the heart always does to create a balance between those two. And we do the A and then the U. And when we do the U, we do not forget that there is still the A present. So start at your heart, create the A gesture, create this streaming in. And now keep the streaming in, move your hands towards an U and stream forward, but still experience the A, what you've just had. And then go forward. And let go. Now we do it the other way around, that we do the U first and then the A. U. And then if the feeling that's enough, we open up and create this in-streaming, but still feel this U. Streaming, the rest of the U streaming forward. Let go. A little step forward or backwards, depending on the space you have. A, U, A. In streaming. Keep this A alive, around or in the U. And don't allow the U to completely take over again, because the A balances it. Or the other way around, we do U, A. U, A. And one more time, A, U. Now, we do it 2 times, explain why. We do A, curate the in-streaming, keep this while we do U, U. And the idea is now that you not only think, oh, I do this exercise and I do A and U, but think of the heart which is doing these things. The heart is receiving and giving at the same time constantly. Just have an imagine as if you would stand in your heart when you do this. Now we do one more time U, A, because at least for me it feels better to end with the A, because this leads to me, and I just try to keep the U alive. Yeah? But the A is working, and otherwise I must fight for my A in order not to lose me. Let's do U, A to finish. Experience yourself in your heart. U, A. Coming to yourself. Let your breath react and sit for another minute, please. How do you experience the realm of your middle now? Great. So maybe you have discovered or noticed a little bit of this, that this big polarity also has its effects here. If you have strong reaction, maybe you are careful with this exercise. Do it only very gentle. It is the healing thing, but in the beginning, until you are used how to do it in a relaxed way, it also could be too much. So just with this one, be a little bit, sensitive to what's good for you. Okay, let's go and repeat a little bit of this SM again. But now what we have been doing sitting. But now just stretch out your arms very far. And then start just moving little S's with the arms. One arm moves like this and the hands are doing the turning and the arms are stretched. And they're not just stretched, but they are really straight. But they are free, and have your consciousness in one hand and in the other one, and the hands are turning their arms independently. Every hand follows its own curves. Enjoy this. And be aware that the hands turn the arms. And the hands turn or activate or use the muscles in your shoulder blades. Everything comes from out there. And then stop. And now let's do this calm M on the level of the heart. Just stream forward as if you would gently stream through your chest. And then turn your hands and gently stream towards your chest. And have the feeling you can stream through it and even reach the space behind. And turn the hand and go forward. And then again turn the hands and come towards you. Stream towards you. And now when you go forward again, have this feeling, I go through something with my hands. I go through something, I'm interested, what is it? And then come back. I'm interested in what I'm going through or moving through. One last time. And let go. When you do this exercise for yourself, I did not do it as I suggest now, start from without, that you start with receiving. You must first receive, and then you can give. And when you have received, you can also finish with giving. So start with coming in, finish with going out. Because you keep your center. You build it up when you came in. And now let's go back to this S again. But now let's do it in a way that the hands have interest in each other. And now you don't have to be as strict anymore with the straight arms, but yeah, let the hands create S's, but at the same time they're interested in what's between them. The hands are interested in what's between them, but the hands are also S, creating forms. And then let the space between the hands come closer towards your center. In a way, encompass the sphere of the heart gently. You have still this gliding hands, and you have still this interest having hands, this wanting to arrive hands. In the moment that gliding is stronger, in another moment the arriving is stronger. And after a while, just stand like this. It's the space. Dear heart, how are you doing today? How are you doing now? As if you would keep it between your loving, caring M hands. And then stand, have it, and slowly guide it downwards, a little bit towards your right foot. And not just that you bring it down there, that you can perceive down there, arrive. And then keep it between your hands and guide it carefully to a space above your left shoulder. And arrive there, listening to this space. And then go diagonally to the other side, in a space at the right hand side of your right hips. And arrive there. How is it there? What does it feel like there? And then horizontally through your body to the other side, next to the other hips, a little bit further out. What does it feel to be there? And then up to the opposite shoulder, to the right shoulder, a little bit above the shoulder. What is it to be there? And then down across the body to the other side, towards the left foot. Just arrive there. Not arrive, be there. And then come up slightly diagonally to the sphere above your head. Feel how is it to be there. And then take it down again to the center, to where it came from, to where we started. And take it again carefully in your hands. Dear heart, how are you doing now? And let go. I'm not sure how well you could follow, but the main challenge is not to try to be good. Just you did it the way I didn't tell you before what's going to happen. We were just moving this space of perception through different spheres. And if you were there or there, that's already a detail. You were on your path with it. So be content, however it was. Your body knows what we tried. And next time, it will be so simple anyway. So please sit down and listen to the resonance of what we did. With the S and the M and the moving of this room or space of perception. How is the overall feeling you have now? when you listen to your body, when you listen to your soul, when you listen to your heart. And maybe it changes when you look again half a minute later. In my case, I felt a little bit of dumbness when I sat down, and this changes now into an astonishing clarity. It's just the other way around now. I felt a little bit more heavy when I sat down, and I feel uplifted now. And now it changes again. You're completely free. Don't expect you have to experience this or that, and you don't even have to expect to experience much. What we learn is to value the little. When people tell you how much they experience, maybe they just deal with little things differently. Like a bumblebee which flies or walks into a beautiful bluebell, is suddenly in a huge dome. Okay, I invite you to maybe even take a longer rest. I plan to stick a little bit with these exercises and build on them to really create a realm where the heart starts to feel well, encompassed, but you also deal with the polar forces which really are challenging the heart, and that we try to integrate them in a way that they give their potential towards what we have in our center. Have a good day, and I'm looking forward to see you again. Bye-bye.